Franklin. They are here, ladies and gentlemen. They are officially here. Officially, they are here. They are officially here. Not Arabs money, not Chinese money, the good old American green dollar money. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a confirmation of a new player that is signing for AC Milan. You know better than me who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pulisic. And this live is about getting to understand a little bit about this new signing, because as Luca Romero, Loftus-Cheek, my knowledge on the player is zero. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a live stream where we're going to understand a little bit about his life, his career, his injury stories, history. We're going to check his stats. We're going to compare Pulisic to Messias, to Salemaker, to Leao. How can he help this young AC Milan, 7 times European champions and 19 times Italian champions? Can he help? Is that a good thing? Is it only a marketing thing? Because let's be honest. Let's be very honest, because we are just among us true old Rossoneri's. Property is American. Jerry Cardinale, all his friends, Red Bird is all America. Now we buy an American player. And guess where this summer AC Milan is going to be playing? I give you an idea where. Right here in America. They just signed also a contract with a New Era, the classic cap, typical New York American hat. I think New Era is a brand, but it's the classic hat, very cool with straight things here. I can't speak right now, but you know what I mean, like a classic baseball hat. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Did you like the intro? Hey, the intro is special, eh? Yeah. All right, so there you go. Valentin, how you doing, man? Classic trucks, nice to see you. Finally, a good player. Nonso, come on, it's just for having fun. Come on, Nonso. Valentin and Nonso, and we thanks for watching along. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What do you think? Give me some raw comments. I need to know, what do you really think? I don't need about filtered comment. I need to know exactly what you think right now. So please let me know, because I have zero knowledge, and before we start right away we're gonna start really from general knowledge from Wikipedia, a little bit about his early life, about his things and that. Are we going to know about his position, where he plays? Are we going to know about his history? A little bit of highlights as well. But before seeing all this, you need to know, what do you think about this player? First of all, question among everything. How would you rate it? How do you rate this signing? 1 to 10. Right away, give me a good number. Meanwhile, I drink a little bit of water. Valentin, come right in. He's a good player, but not the position that we need. I don't know where he plays. Is it defend? Is that goalkeeper? Is instead of Mike Magnan? Nonso, honestly thought he's a good player who has not had continuity in his career, always injured, but he's only 24, and this is his chance. Very good, Nonso. Valentin, rate this 6.5 out of 10. Nonso, another 6.5, ladies and gentlemen. All right. They are here. They are officially here. Tomas de Aria. Lord Foxtrot, how you doing, Lord Foxtrot? First time I'm seeing you. Nice to see you. 7 out of 10. We will see, man. We will see. We will see. We will see. What do you think, guys? We start right away with a little bit of history. Okay, I'm sorry if I look so greasy on camera. It's because it's bloody hot. It's super hot here in Barcelona. So I'm just took shower, but I'm still very warm here. Marianne, I don't know how to rate him, but he was a promising footballer at Dortmund. All right, dear Marianne, which is I know you're from Liverpool, or I think you're from Liverpool, from in England, but it sounds a very American name right now, Marianne. Now let's check out Christian Pulisic on Wikipedia. Let's get some knowledge on this guy, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Mate Pulisic. Pulisic. I can't read these things. Croatian Pulisic. Ah, it's Croatian. Okay. Well, I guess he's in the past. He's the roots probably are Croatian. September 1998, American professional soccer player. What do you mean soccer player? What page is this? Is American page. Soccer. All right. Okay. What is it? Hang on. I'm not sharing the page, by the way. Otherwise, you cannot see what I'm watching. So it's not worth it. Let me share with you guys. Okay. Give me a second. Let's share it. How can I share it? Present. Share a screen. Entire screen. This screen right here. And Windows. There you go. Hi. Best American player. Injury prone, failed in Chelsea. He's a okay. Let me read here. Look at that. Right away. Boom. Lord Foxtrot. Best American player. Injury prone, failed at Chelsea. Classic track. He's a good player. He's a Croatian with a USA passport. All right, let's have a look. What do you think? So he's an American professional soccer player who plays as a winger or attacking midfielder for a Premier League club, Chelsea, and captain of the United States of America. Nicknamed Captain America by fans, of course, because I guess we don't have many American football player here in Europe, so whenever we got somebody that is actually pretty decent, they're gonna call him right away with the most American name, which is Captain American, of course. Pulisic has began his professional career at German club Borussia Dortmund, where he progressed quickly through the team youth academy, featuring only 15 youth games. He was then promoted to the senior team in 2016 at the age of 17, which is very, very young and good. Let's give me some. Okay, he features sparingly in, I don't know, I can't read that word, in his first season at the club, though he became the youngest foreigner to score in Bundesliga at the age of 17 years old, where he was a mainstay in the Dortmund team that he won the 2016 and 2017. What is this thing? The DFB Pokal. What is it? Was the 17th season in actual German football? So it's like the Bundesliga. Anyway. Okay. I don't care. Pulisic was born in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Again, I'm gonna trash some names here, guys, simply because, as you can imagine, I'm not from anywhere nearby England or America, so it's or Canada or Australia. So English is my second language, and I really don't know these places. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Look at that. Beautiful Cocoa Avenue. Look at that. Chocolate Avenue. There you go. That's fun. What is this? I don't understand. There you go. That's where he played for the first time. right here in this grass. Any more picture? Typical, very typical here from Hershey. If you can identify what is this thing. But where is the Hershey? Hershey is unincorporated community and census design place in Derry Township, Pennsylvania. It's a home of the Hershey Company, which was founded by Candy Mannion Milton. Okay, who Hershey? Okay. It's an American multi-million company, one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. So it's actually Willy Wonka. It's not really Captain America. So get your fact straight. People on Twitter will say, okay? People will say, get your facts straight. He's not Captain America. He's from a city where the Hershey Company, commonly known as Hershey's, is the American multi-million company and one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. So instead of calling Captain America, let's call him Willy Wonka, as he's supposed to be. Pennsylvania. So what is Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania, there you go. So Pennsylvania is near, just like inland from New York. Okay, I gotcha. So New York is here. This is Manhattan, Harlem, most famous place. And then you got Pennsylvania. And Hershey is right here. Okay, so he's from this part here. Okay, so it's actually closer to Philadelphia. So the Willy Wonka of Philadelphia. That's how we're gonna call him. Because look, Baltimore. Anyway, let's go back. Borussia Dortmund. Okay, early lives. So he was born in Pennsylvania, where he spent the majority of his childhood. His parents, Kelly and Mark Pulisic, both played soccer again at the George Mason University, and his father also played professional indoor soccer at the Harrisburg Heat in the 90s, and later became a coach at both youth and professional levels. Growing up, his soccer idol was Luis Figo. Okay, I kind of get it. Okay, this is cool to know. Okay. While his mother was a teacher exchange in England through the whatever program, Pulisic lived for a year in Oxfordshire. I guess that's England. At the age of 7, he began playing for the youth of Brackley Town, okay, when his father was general manager of indoor club Detroit Ignition in the mid-2000s. Pulisic lived in Michigan and played for Michigan Rush. While in Michigan, he attended Workman Elementary School. So I guess this place here is actually... So, okay, so this is actually England, okay? So I was right to say this, okay? So he was a little bit in England, a little bit in America. That's what I believe. Okay, I always wanted to know a little bit about the history of the early life of the player. So far, we did these lives with Loftus-Cheek, with what's his name, Luca Romero, and now with this guy. And one thing they all have in common, by the way, is that all their parents, or at least close family, at least they were at some point in their life, they were at professional level of football. Okay, this is the things that I see in common in all of them. And they already started, of course, when they were very, 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 very young, of course, yeah. Now, before passing by what's his name? Stop sharing. Can I remove this? Yes. Let me read some comments here before we keep going. Marianne, okay. Michael Ogbaide, not a good signing for AC Milan. Injuries all his life. So all his life he got injury. Michael, I haven't checked yet all his injuries. So let's see what's gonna say. Nonso, Pulisic was given his debut by Jurgen Klopp when managing Dortmund. Okay. And Marianne, oh, I forgot Klopp was his coach at Dortmund. Poor Christian has been run into the ground. Let's hope no permanent damage one. No, of course not. Come on. All right. So now that we know where Christian is from, what do you think that we understand a little bit about his background? Let's dig into a little bit more the juicy part. Okay, we're gonna go on Transfermarkt page and we're gonna understand a little bit where really he plays, how he plays, the injury history, because I read from the comments from you guys that everyone is saying, oh, it's very, very good, but he has a lot of injuries. So let's have a look. Is it working? Yes. Let's have a look. So Christian Pulisic. So we got 1.77 m, left winger, guys. Left winger. We already have a okay player on the left, isn't it? We already have an okay player on the left. His name is Rafael Leao, and I think he's still the best player in Serie A. But let's see, can he play only on the left? Of course not. He can also play. So he plays mainly on the left. He plays central. So in case, well, in the position that Brahim Diaz was playing before, now potentially we can play with Pulisic. If it's not Pulisic, who is it? If it's not Pulisic, for Milan, it's going to be CDK, Charles de Ketteler. Okay. On the right wing, he's going to be playing instead of Saelemaekers and Messia. But remember these words, I think one of the two, I think more the Brazilian guy, is about to leave. Now, I got citizenship, United States and Croatian, so he's European. Okay, 25 millions, okay. Foot is a right foot, okay. Let's see his career. As we said, he played in PA Classic, which I have no idea. Pennsylvania Classic. Okay, in Pennsylvania Classic. And then he went directly to play into Germany. Okay, he played in Germany for the under 17, under 19. Then he played in the first squad with Borussia Dortmund. And the fee that Chelsea paid to Borussia Dortmund was 64 million euro, which is a huge amount of money, considering that we bring in this Willy Wonka from Baltimore, no, where is he from? From Pennsylvania, only for 22 millions, okay? Which is good, apparently. Now, let's have a look this. Oof. Okay. Instead of giving me all of it, let's see, view full stats. Guys, what if we get, for example, only last year? Maybe last year you're gonna think, no, but maybe last year he got an injury. Let's do the last 2 years, okay? So let's start from 22-23. Let's see what are his stats, at least on paper, right? So in Premier League, he played 24 matches, correct? 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 yellow card. Total minutes played, 812. Okay. Champions League, he played 5 matches. He got 1 assist. Pretty good. Okay. So overall this year, he played 30 matches. This year, he scored 1 goal. More than Messi. No, Messi probably 2-3 he scored already. And 2 assists. Okay, well, that's not very, 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 very good. You got knees problem. Okay. Let's see the year before. Come on. Let's give Christian a little bit more of stats. Stats are still 6 goals, 2 assists in Premier League, 2 goals in Champions, total of 38 appearances, 8 goals, 5 assists, 2 yellow cards. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that in Chelsea, it's very hard to be playing. Also because they have a list of 50 players. All of them, most of all of them, they are a fantastic player, very good player. So the competition is really high. But I believe that Chelsea, once again, and I feel like I constantly talk about Chelsea, but we constantly get in players from Chelsea. So of course I talk about Chelsea. As I said on my previous videos, I say that Chelsea probably in the last year wasn't really managed in the right way, especially after January onward. I felt like the team split. So it wasn't easy for Loftus-Cheek. It wasn't easy for a player like Ziyech. It wasn't easy even for a player like Pulisic. So now. Let's have a look to the juicy part. That's the part that we are all waiting, isn't it? We want to know his injuries. If I can find them. Biggest win, TDD, opponents, achievement, news, stats, injury history. Are you ready? I don't know anything about this guy's injury, so let's have a look. All right. Yeah. 2 pages actually. But he's always injured, this guy. Okay. So in 2015-16 he got an infection. 7 days out. He was ill. Muscular problem, 4 days, 3 days, 7 days, 4 days. So on this column that I'm reading, those are the days. On the right, they are the game missed, which is probably the most important. Muscular problem, torn muscle fiber, influenza, knock. Oh God, there you go. Arch pain, muscle bruise, tear in the abductor muscle. I don't even know what is it. Tear in abductor muscles. Calf injury, calf strain, hamstring injury, 63 days, 7 matches. Coronavirus, muscle injury, coronavirus. His last injury is for 60 days, 11 games missed from January the 5th until March the 5th, 59 days out, 11. And I'm sorry to say, but my first impression over watching his injuries at 24 years old, he already has 2 page of injury. I think 20 million is a lot. If we are lucky, this guy's going to be playing 10 matches. But what do you guys think? Let me see a little bit what you guys are thinking, because I need to read you. Okay, positive. Okay, So Valentin, I don't know if he will succeed. It's a new league, and he will be forced to play out of he will be forced to play out of Pulisic a position. Now, positive force. Pulisic is a good player. The most important things about him is his humbleness. Okay, Adrian, nice to see you again. Trust the process, old heart. Pulisic is going to help us winning the Champions League. I believe, dear Adrian. I like your mentality. I really like it. Believer of this young AC Milan. There you go. That's how you enter in a live stream. You see this? Boom, right away, aiming high. Classic trucks. Trust me, bro. He have Croatian brain. Very smart player. We gonna love him. I don't know if you notice in there. Anyway. Marianne, Chelsea are just trying to balance the books right now. So bargain, I think, yes. Well, Valentin, with Milan Lab, Loftus-Cheek, and Pulisic will play a combined total of 5 games. Why? Adrian, again, remember, he helped Chelsea win the Champions League. So I believe he can do the same for AC Milan, along with his old friends Ruben and Olivier and Ficaio. You forget. We bought him to appeal to the American market. I don't think he's a player we need. Valentin, ladies and gentlemen, it's talking facts. Not convinced. I understand the hype from let's say if I was American, if I was born in America, if we were born in America and we were following Serie A and our favorite team, which is Milan, was getting Pulisic, I will be very, 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 very excited right now. And I believe you. I understand you 100% because it's it's American, check. It's my favorite team, check. Plus, apparently, is one of the most famous player in America, which is a country of 300, 400 million people, which is huge. So definitely it's going to bring a lot of more attention towards Milan, for sure. And it's all part of that investment that Cardinale and Redbird, they are doing, because in 2026 there is the World Cup in their home. So it's all part of the game. Now, let's keep going. What about now? So we saw the injury, guys. We saw the injury and we are not happy, isn't it? Later on, I'm going to prepare a little Canva and I'm going to post it on the community like I did for Loftus-Cheek. And we will see. But we'll see. Now, let's go back. Actually, I want to read something directly from our community, because as you know, almost daily I post something on the community, okay? And I posted this 2 hours ago, actually now 4 hours ago. And I really like the graphic, to be honest. And we have 14 comments. So let's go through and see what these good old rossoneri, they believe in this. So Peter, 94 mass, young players. It goes with young player. Cheap if you ask me. 9 out of 10 this transfer. Chelsea didn't give him playtime, so I hope he will be willing to prove himself. Fantastic. Peter, always on spot. I don't agree really with 9 out of 10, but probably is doing a balance in between how much we pay and how much we are, how much we're paying, how much media attention we get. I don't know. After watching his injury history, my rate was high, was probably 9 out of 10. I think right now, like some of you guys say in the beginning of the stream, it's around 6.57. Probably 7. Probably still 7, okay? Another interesting things that I noticed, that Pulisic is actually the same, it's sponsored by Puma. No, I don't have on this dish, but guess who's also the sponsor? Guess who's the sponsor of AC Milan? Puma. It's all, you see, it's all matching. All the dots are connecting. Americans, American company, Red Bird, Pulisic, Puma, all connected. Now, this guy here on second comments say, se non si rompe come giocatore va bene, veramente bene. If he doesn't break, so he doesn't get injury, as a player, he's really good. Really, really, really good. Deserve a like. Marianne. I remember him at Dortmund. He was a young, very talented player from America. Now, I didn't know he was at Chelsea at all. But right now, Chelsea are in the mud. But we have a similar situation here with Carvalho, who'd been locked in the basement here in Liverpool. Thankfully, they finally let him out. There you go, Marianne. You always, sempre AC Milan. You will never walk alone. Absolutely. Joel, historical fan of this community of Old Rossoneri, goes with his injury record makes Rebic look healthy. Hopefully he can stay fit. See, my community is very ironic. You see, they are really the reflection of myself. I'm very ironic. This is a comment that I can easily write because, yeah, I got you, Joel. I perfectly understand. Mr. Wolf, no idea. He can only be a surprise. Just our startup line, it's the first game. No Tonali, no Benasser. Facts. Very good. Also, Souls Davids. Let's hope he... Okay, what he says. Let's hope he's better than Dest. Also, that's our second Chelsea player we freed. Very true. Fuzzy Hacks. Can potentially be a really good player, but lost his way at Chelsea, down to the old managers, ins and outs. Yeah, for the money, a decent buy that could prove a good investment. Fuzzy Hacks, I agree. Lorenzo Martinez, he'll do bits, physically and direct, but he plays in Leao position, so I don't know. Also the injury. True. Valentin, we should have just signed Brahim. Valentin. Pulisic can't even play on his preferred position on the left, and I like Brahim right wing last season. Very true, very true. Yeah, the only thing, Valentin, is that Brahim, I think Pulisic, you're gonna say, okay. Brahim, I agree with you. Brahim, I think overall on the right wing, he was really, really good. I like what you said, especially if you remember the match against Napoli in, not in Champions League, but in Campionato, the one that we won 4-0. Brahim Diaz was playing on the right, played really good. But I think the main problem with Brahim Diaz was that he, first of all, very inconsistent, and second of all, is not physical enough. I feel like Milan recently is buying a lot of bigger player, physical bigger a little bit. So yeah, because I think Brahim Diaz, Tonali, even Benasser, they're small. So I think they are buying bigger player. But of course, you can reply me. I already know your answer, Valentin. He said, yes, Brahim Diaz is inconsistent, but at least he was always fit. Instead, Pulisic maybe is a little bit more consistent, but he's always injured. Fair enough. You got a heart, okay, Valentin? You got a heart. Azazel, che ha più tempo in infermeria che in campo. It's more time in infirmary than on the field. Let's find it. Anyway, Zvez send love and heart, of course. Always we love it. Why does he look like Piatek in here? Like Piatek? True, a little bit. Yeah, you got it. I got it. Herbert, another Chelsea leftover. Another average play, but he's American though. Very, very, very ironic, as always. David Castillo, no way. Best thing we can do is give the Catalan more playtime. In a way, is way more talented. Stupid, expensive buy. You get the like, you don't get the heart, because anyway, the Catalan, I'm really exhausted to see. I'm really frustrated about the Catalan. So I'm okay with it. And Gabriele Versace, of course. This guy is an Inter fan. Very nice guy, by the way. Not a bad guy, but I don't like him because he's an Inter fan. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let me catch up with some comments here. Think positive, guys. Marianne goes and say, yeah, and Tomori, I forgot. We really need a number 9, Valentin says, and a right winger. I think after Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, and that guy, Reinders, we won't have the money to buy good player for those positions. We clearly, bro, need a striker. Aita Montana, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Long time that you don't come on a stream, bro. Come more often. Come on. We need that player that cannot really pronounce. Chukwueze, more than Pulisic. No. Pulisic is set up to sell out, no? Valentin, Real Madrid have just signed Arda Güler, so Brahim won't play a single minute next season for Real. I know. Now they're gonna be playing maybe with they're gonna be probably for another. Brahim Diaz is gonna be playing he's not gonna be playing for Real Madrid next year. He's gonna be playing probably for another team. They're gonna give him as a token in exchange. I think Brahim is physically was less of a problem on the wing. Unfortunately, Pioli just went back to playing Messi after Benacer injury. Yeah, true. Okay. Now, let's go on his stats a little bit quicker, and then we see the highlights, and that's it for tonight. So these are his stats right now. You can see this is a Christian Pulisic. There you go. So to make any sense out of this, especially for us Milanista that we know perfectly our player, I decided to compare Pulisic, okay, even though I know that his favorite position is on the left, which can be good, but I think he overall, if he's fit, Pioli is gonna try to play him on the right or as a just behind the striker, okay, as a falso 9. So I decide to compare Pulisic, of course, with our our right wing, which is Messia and Salemaker. So let's have a look. So in defense-wise, there is not really much going on. Pass completion is 78, progressive carries 77, touches they are 78. Touches, what does it mean? Touches in attacking penalty area. Okay, progressive passes 61. Let me see compared to Messias. So compared to Messias, there is really nothing to compare. So it's much better compared to Messias. Salemaker instead, it's very similar on touches. So he likes dribbling, I think. Successful takes on 82. Numbers of defenders taken on successfully by dribbling past them or unsuccessful takes on, including attempts where the dribbler retained possession but he was unable to get past the defenders. This time Salemaker is 82. This one here is only 35. What about this juicy part, which is tackles, interception, blocks, clearance? Clearance 1, 76. Oh, look at Messia, 92, clearance 97. Yeah, this is why, Valentin, this is why Pioli plays more Messia on the right instead of Brahim. Because on the right side, if you play Brahim Diaz, when you take a corner, on the first post, you have the striker that defends the first post, but also you have the right wing and the right back. And if you put two short guys on the right, you don't defend anymore. So you need somebody that is a little bit bigger and taller to defend. This is why Pioli played a lot of time Messias over Brahim Diaz on the right, because Messia give him more cover. Okay, so this is gonna be let me see, tackles, interception. This is Alexis Salemaker. Okay, tackles, interception, clearance, RL1. Pulisic is more a striker. Actually, I feel like he's a much more like, he's not a defensive player at all. That's what I understanding from here. But he will learn, because Pioli, anyway, in Italy, the defensive part is really, really important. So Pioli, with his English or French that he speaks fluent, he will teach him to play a little bit more in defensive. So once this one is over, and hopefully, let's say once he learn a little bit how to defend, I think he got good stats overall, better than what we have right now with Messias and Salemakers. These are my thoughts, okay? What do you guys think? Let me remove this. Haitia Montana, what do you think about Pulisic, bro? I'm not too excited about him. Exactly like you. Exactly like you. Not too excited. Just a little bit excited. But curious. More than everything, I'm curious. And I hope that he can really, 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 really get better, you know, and he can kind of prove himself a little bit, because I know he's 24 years old, 24, 25, and the next World Cup is going to be the captain of the United States. So the World Cup is going to be played in America, so he really want to have some good vibes, some, you know, he want to be playing well, I'm sure. I think that we saw everything right now. I think we saw a little bit about his stats, his number, his injuries history. What we're going to do now, we're going to check out a little bit of highlights, because as always, I don't know absolutely nothing about this player. So we're going to check out together his highlights. Let's have a look together so we can do some commentary over. As always, here I have a lot of choice. I just search, you see, Pulisic here. And let's go with this video. What do you think? Pulisic, Let's go with this video. I think it's quite updated, from World Football HD, a fantastic channel where they show a lot of really a lot of cool stats actually about the player. Let's have a look together. So let's see. Player introduction, 1998, 1.77 m. So he's like almost 25 years old at the moment. Plays at Chelsea, left wing. He play as a playmaking winger. Strength are acceleration, dribbling, agility, flair, and off the ball. Aerial duels is a little bit weak. Okay. Dribbling 8, technique 8, finishing 7, long shot 7. He looks good. The defensive wise is a bit weak. but he's gonna learn because he's gonna be playing Serie A, so he has to learn. He's fast, acceleration, 1 meter 77. Okay, quite hard. It's okay. Concentration 7 out of 10, so that means he is constantly in the game, which is good. Let's have a look. Let's have a look about Pulisic, this young American player that is going to be playing for AC Milan from the next season. Playing right now in Chelsea. All the Chelsea team had a very, very bad season this year. Boom, goal. But he scored only 1 goal this season, which is a bit scary. But he didn't play too many games this year. But yeah, I think he just needs to be a little bit more constant. Of course, this is a good pass, by the way. Good vision right there. Very good dribbling. Very good. Up. Right. Let's see. Hope. Come on. Nice. He's fast. I like him because he looks fast. He looks good. Guy has a good technique. Penalty. There you go. Yeah, I think for Milan it's gonna be interesting, of course, to see him playing along with Leao, because both together, Leao and this guy, they are fast players. So it's gonna be nice to see how the Italian defense they're gonna commit to this, because of course sometimes watching AC Milan play on the left side, which is our fastest side, because we have Leao, because we have Hernandez, and now on the right we're gonna have Pulisic, which is, I feel like he's fast, he's dribbling. Woo! He can really do something special, of course. So the only thing that scares me the most, as I said before, are his injury. His injuries is constantly have. I don't think he ever had a season without injury since he played professional football. So, which is a little bit scary, because as well in Milan we are looking for somebody stable. We are looking for somebody that he can constantly play. We are looking for somebody that in Milan we already have a lot of players that they are constantly injured. And as a fan, of course, we make fun of our of Milanello, which is our hospital. I don't know how to explain this in English, but where the doctors are looking after the players, and so far we had a lot of issues. Now, is it like a Rebic? I see him only playing with his. Let me see. No, it's not like a Rebic. Come on, guys. It's much more. Rebic in the last year he stopped playing football. He was so lame in everything he was doing, man. He was like Space Jam. Literally, his soul was like, no, his soul, his talent was being sucked away, and he was like a normal player before he was deadly, and now it's, yeah. But yeah, we will see about Pulisic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very curious because, again, he got a lot of media attention, especially because he's the captain of USA. He's, of course, he's American, and in American is going to host the World Cup in 2026. He's coming to play in Italy, which is, I feel like recently kind of CBS is getting more and more attention over the Serie A of the Campionato, which is cool for us, of course. More attention, more money, more media. Of course, it's very. Oh, that was a goal almost. But we will see, guys. We will see. We are very curious to see him in San Siro. For him, it's gonna be an incredible experience, because Italians are different from Italian stadium as well. They are very different from a lot of stadium in England. Especially San Siro on a big night. That could be a derby. Could be Milan-Napoli, Milan-Juventus. Oof. And Italian supporters, they are not like English that they always clap their hands even if you miss the ball. If it's an important match and you miss the ball or you're not playing well, people will boo at you. Will boo. Shh. If you're not playing well, Italian fans, they are deadly on that. And it's very scary. It's not a good thing. I agree with you. It's not a very good thing because, of course, he's a player. You always want him to play his best. But it could happen that if he's not playing well, a lot of players feel the pressure. For example, our 35 million euro Charles de Ketteler, a young 18 years old Belgian guy that last year we bought him. We thought that he's going to become one of the best right back, one of the best trequartistas in Serie A. Instead, he shit in his pants and is a ghost of a player. So anyway, I think I saw enough. I think I understand his style, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it for now. There you go. Nice. Anyway, it is exciting. Come on, guys. Anyway, I feel like finally we are spending a little bit of franklins. Finally, we are spending a little bit of money. That's get me excited, of course. We already have a strong midfielder, which is Loftus-Cheek. We have a young talent, which is Luca Romero as a right wing. And now we have Pulisic as well. I think we need at least another central midfielder and a striker. That's it. These are the two. We had three priority. There was right wing, central midfielder, and striker. Now we lost one midfielder. I don't think that Milan is gonna promote any of other players unless Ranks or Adelaide they're gonna be promoted, but they are very young, so I don't know how they're gonna be playing. However, we still need a physical, strong midfielder, experienced one. We need a striker, and what else? 1, 2. And probably, we need 2 striker actually. We need 2 striker at least. And the medical staff, All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. I only think he's going to be better than Diaz. We will see, man. Only the time will tell us. Only time will tell us. Valentin, medical staff? Yeah, that's what I meant. Milanello is the medical staff, Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, if there is no more questions or anything like this, I would like to quick wrap up the stream. I really appreciate all of you guys that you decide to come and see and watch my extremely greasy face. I have the fan pointed at me, but as you can imagine, I have the lights around the camera and I'm boiling here. It's very hot in Barcelona. I really want to say thank you to all of you guys. Valentin, mainly because you're always here, bro. Haitia Montana, it was nice to see you. Marianne, Adrienne, of course. Positive Force, nice to see you. Lord Foxtrot, Classic Trucks, you guys are amazing. Nice and really nice to see you again. And ¿qué más? Believe in this young AC Milan. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic good night. Believe in young A Milan. Always Forza Milan. Ciao. Have a good night. Ciao. Forza Milan.